So our next question is, consider the following statements about Ambubachi Mela. Ambubachi Mela, so it is associated with attainment of womanhood of girls. So Ambubachi Mela, it is associated with attainment of womanhood of girls. It is celebrated in Kamakha Temple in Assam. It is celebrated in Kamakha Temple in Assam. It is associated with attainment of womanhood of girls. The womanhood of girls in Assam is celebrated with a ritual called Tuloni Biya, meaning small wedding. Ambubachi Mela is also known an occasion to promote awareness on menstrual hygiene, and Kamakha atop Nilachal Hills in Guwahati is one of the 51 uh, Shaktipeeths of seat of Shakti Talwars, each representing a body part of the Sati, Lord Shiva's companion. The temple's sanctum houses the yoni, the female genital, symbolized by a rock. So Ambubachi Mela is associated with the attainment of womanhood of girls. It is celebrated in Kamakha Temple in Assam. And consider the following statements. So Deobandi movement developed as a reaction to the British colonialism, which was seen by a group of Muslim Indian scholar. Devandi movement developed as a reaction to the British colonialism, which was seen by a group of Muslim Indian scholars. It's correct. And Jamiat Ulema-e-Hind has propounded a theological. So Jamiat Ulema-e-Hind has propounded a theological basis for its nationalistic philosophy. So both 1 and 2 are correct. 3. Jamiat Ulema-e-Hind was formed in 1886 by Sir Syed Ahmed Khan. So 3 is not correct. So only 1 and 2 are correct. The movement developed as a reaction to the British colonialism, which was seen by a group of Indian scholars. So ये भी देख रहा है, consisting of Rashid Ahmed Gangohi, Muhammad Yaqub Nana Tawi, and Sar Rafi al-Din, and Syed Muhammad Abid, Zulfikar Ali, and Rahman, Usmani, and Muhammad Qasim Nanodvi to be corrupting Islam. Jamiat Ulema-e-Hind is one of the leading Islamic organizations in India. It was founded in British India in 1919 by Abdul Muhsin Sajjad, Kaji Hassan Ahmed Said, and Dahi Delvi, and Mufti Muhammad Naim Ludhianvi, and most important Mufti Kifayatullah, who was elected the first president of Jamaat and remained in the post for 20 years. The Jamaat has propounded a theological basis for its nationalistic philosophy. Their thesis is that Muslims and non-Muslims have entered upon a mutual contract in India. Since independence to establish a secular state, the Constitution of India represents this contract. Consider the following statements about DART mission. DART mission, it is a planetary defense-driven test of one of the technologies for preventing the Earth impact on a hazardous asteroid. It is a planetary defense-driven test of one of the technologies for preventing the Earth impact of a hazardous asteroid. It's correct. It will target the smaller moonlet of a binary asteroid called Diddy, Didymos. It will target the smaller moonlet of a binary asteroid called Didymos. So 1 and 2 are correct. 3 is not correct. It is conceptualized by European Space Agency. It is not correct. So the goal of the mission is to impact the smaller moonlet of a binary asteroid called Didymos to learn how well to be altered. Okay, so it is a space probe. It is a proposed space probe that will demonstrate the kinetic effects of the crashing and impacted spacecraft into an asteroid moon for planetary defense purpose. The mission intended to test whether a spacecraft impact could successfully deflect asteroid and collision course of the with the Earth. So Germany is not bordered by Switzerland. No. Germany bordered to Switzerland, but not by Croatia. तो यहाँ पर आप मैप देख रहे हैं जर्मनी, यहाँ पर जर्मनी का ये मैप है। जहाँ पर जर्मनी के साथ बॉर्डर है फ्रांस, स्विट्जरलैंड, ऑस्ट्रिया, चेक रिपब्लिक, पोलैंड, डेनमार्क, नेदरलैंड, बेल्जियम, लग्जमबर्ग। एंड यहाँ पर देखिए, यहाँ पर लेकिन यहाँ पर क्रोएशिया के साथ कोई भी बॉर्डर यहाँ पर फ्रांस जर्मनी के साथ नहीं देख रहा है। तो आप यहाँ पर देखिए डेनमार्क के साथ भी है, चेक रिपब्लिक के साथ भी बॉर्डर है एंड स्विट्जरलैंड के भी साथ बॉर्डर है। तो हमने देखा। तो लास्ट क्वेश्चन, आई थिंक लास्ट क्वेश्चन, which of the following statements is are correct? So UNISPSA, Unispace Trajectory marks the 50th anniversary of the first United Nations Conference on the exploration and peaceful uses of outer space. So it is correct. It is the 50th anniversary of the UN Conference on the exploration and peaceful uses of outer space. So it's correct. And B, UNISPIDER is a program of the UN, United Nations Office for Outer Space Affairs. So it is correct. So आपने देख रहे हैं। तो since 1968 the United Nations has held 3 conferences on the exploration of the and peaceful uses of outer space. Unispace 1 Vienna 1968, Unispace 2 Vienna 1988, Unispace 3 1999. So United Nations platform for space-based information for disaster management and emergency response. SPIDER, space-based information for disaster management and emergency response. INSPIRE is a program of the UN Office for Outer Space Affairs with offices in Vienna, Beijing and Bonn. It develops solutions to address the limited access developing countries have to specialized technology that can be essential into management of disasters and reducing of disaster risk. The UN SPIDER mandated to enable developing countries to use all types of space-based information in all phases of the disaster management cycle, including prevention, preparedness, early warning and response, and construction. Thank you.